Hello and welcome to today's episode of Switch Mania. I am Clarence and I am here to bring you all the latest and greatest news on Nintendo Switch eShop sales. With so many amazing games being released, it's the perfect time to be a Switch owner. In this video, we'll be taking a look at some of the newest and hottest games that are currently on sale. So whether you're a seasoned gamer or just starting out, be sure to stick around for some great deals and discounts. So sit back, grab your Switch, and let's dive into the world of Nintendo eShop sales. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch our video. Your support means a lot to us and we appreciate it greatly. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more great content like this. We post new videos almost every day, and you don't want to miss out on any of the exciting news we have planned. Plus, when you subscribe, you'll be the first to know when we go live or when we have a special announcement. To start up our list is Earth Atlantis. Earth Atlantis is a side-scrolling shooter game set in a post-apocalyptic underwater world. The graphics are beautifully crafted with a stylized hand-drawn look, and the music fit the eerie atmosphere perfectly. Players control a submarine and battle against sea monsters to discover the mysteries of the sunken world. The controls are responsive and the gameplay is challenging, but not too difficult to be frustrating. The game also offers multiple ships to choose from, each with its own unique weapons and abilities, adding a nice touch of variety. Earth Atlantis on the Nintendo Switch is a great option for fans of retro-style shooter games and offers a unique setting that sets it apart from other games in the genre. The length of the game is just right, offering enough content to enjoy without feeling too repetitive or stretched out. Overall, Earth Atlantis is a solid choice for anyone looking for a fun and stylish shooter game. Next is Bridge Constructor Ultimate Edition. Bridge Constructor Ultimate Edition is a simulation game where players build bridges to connect two sides of a valley while ensuring the stability and safety of the vehicles that pass over it. The game has a simple concept, but the physics-based puzzles quickly become challenging and satisfying to solve. The graphics are well done with clear, colorful, and clean environments that bring life to the gameplay. The Ultimate Edition for the Nintendo Switch offers a solid and smooth performance with easy and intuitive controls, making it easy to pick up and play. The game also offers a wide range of levels, from basic to more complex ones, as well as different materials to use in construction and various weather conditions to consider. The game's difficulty curve is well balanced, providing a steady challenge throughout the game without being too frustrating. Overall, Bridge Constructor Ultimate Edition is a great puzzle game and offers a lot of content and replayability. Next is Pumpkin Jack. Pumpkin Jack is a 3D platformer game that takes place in a dark and spooky Halloween-themed world. Players control Jack, a mischievous pumpkin, on his quest to defeat the evil Lord Halloween. The game offers a nostalgic and atmospheric experience, reminiscent of the classic 3D platformers. The graphics are impressive with well-detailed environments and characters that enhance the overall Halloween feel of the game. The performance on the Nintendo Switch is responsive and smooth, making it easy to maneuver Jack through the various obstacles and enemies. The soundtrack is well done, the haunting music and sound effects that bring the game to life. The game also offers a variety of levels, each with its own unique design, as well as various weapons and abilities to upgrade Jack's skills. The game's difficulty is challenging but fair, providing a good balance between challenge and enjoyment. Overall, Pumpkin Jack is a great choice for fans of 3D platformers and for anyone looking for a spooky and nostalgic experience. Next up, Tropico 6. Tropico 6 offers players the chance to step into the shoes of a dictator of a tropical island nation. With its charming art style, well-written dialogue, and challenging gameplay, Tropico 6 is a must-play for strategy fans. The game offers players a variety of ways to rule their island, whether they prefer to be a benevolent leader, a ruthless dictator, or somewhere in between. The game's unique political mechanics and humor make it a standout title in the crowded strategy genre. The Nintendo Switch version runs smoothly and provides a solid experience, although some players may find the text on the smaller screen difficult to read. Overall, Tropico 6 is a well-designed game that will keep players entertained for hours. Agent A, a Puzzle in Disguise. Agent A, a Puzzle in Disguise is an entertaining and engaging puzzle game that takes players on a journey as Agent A, a spy tasked with infiltrating the hideout of a notorious villain. The game features a stylish and detailed art style, with charming environments and characters that add to the game's overall atmosphere. The game offers a good amount of puzzle variety, with different types of challenges to solve, including logic puzzles, hidden object hunts, and more. The controls are intuitive and easy to use, making it easy to navigate through the game's various puzzles and challenges. The game's difficulty level is well balanced, providing a good challenge without feeling too overwhelming. The soundtrack is well done, with a catchy and upbeat score that adds to the game's charm. Overall, Agent A Puzzle in Disguise is a great choice for fans of puzzle games and is an excellent option for the Nintendo Switch. Next is Foretales. Foretales is a complex card game with many moving parts. The story-driven mechanic, which allows players to choose their own path and how to play their cards, is an intriguing, if risky, approach to the genre. It does, however, work. Foretales is more enjoyable as a strategy game than as a deck-building game. Overall, Foretales brings a fresh perspective to the card game genre. I like how the role-playing card system gave me a lot of leeway. I'd never seen diplomacy used so prominently in a card game before, but it completely changed the way I played. Stealing was sometimes the best way to catch people off guard and avoid a fight. Even though there are few things about how the Switch version looks and works that I don't like, I was very pleased with the end result. If you enjoy card games and want to play a story-driven game with a unique twist, Foretales could be the game for you. Next up, Bury Me My Love. Bury Me My Love is a narrative-driven game that offers a unique and touching experience. Players follow the journey of a Syrian refugee, Noor, as she makes her way to Europe and communicate with her husband matched via text messages. The game offers a unique storytelling experience with real-time text messaging that allows players to make choices and shape Noir's journey. The graphics are simple but effective, with a minimalist art style that adds to the game's atmosphere. The controls are intuitive and easy to use, making it easy to navigate through the game's various conversation and choices. The soundtrack is well done, with a haunting and atmospheric score that adds to the game's atmosphere. The story is well written, with a touching and emotionally charged narrative that highlights the struggles of refugees and the importance of love and family. Overall, Bury Me My Love is a must-play for fans of narrative games and is an excellent option for the Nintendo Switch. Next is Before I Forget. Before I Forget is a story that not only makes you think, but it also teaches you something. Because video games are constantly evolving, games like this one demonstrates how well they can help build empathy and understanding. The title is simple and straightforward, and it conveys a lot about the difficult and beautiful aspects of everyday life. Before I Forget is a brief, beautiful experience that deals with a difficult and somewhat sad subject. It takes creative courage to share a game that shows how dementia affects people in the most sensitive and accurate ways possible. We not only share Sunita's illness but also her successes and happiness. Before I Forget strikes an admirable balance. Before I Forget wants you to experience what it's like to be a woman with early dementia and live a day in her shoes, and ask you to find out what they're looking for by touching the things around you. Souldiers. Souldiers is a fast-paced and challenging platformer that offers a unique and entertaining experience. Players control a small squad of soldiers as they navigate through a series of increasingly difficult levels, taking on enemies and overcoming obstacles along the way. The graphics are colorful and detailed, with a charming style that adds to the game's overall appeal. The controls are tight and responsive, making it easy to move and jump through the game's levels. The game offers a good amount of variety, with different types of enemies to face and different types of environments to explore. The soundtrack is upbeat and catchy, adding to the game's energy and excitement. The levels are well designed, with a good balance of challenge and fun, making for an enjoyable experience. Overall, Souldiers is a great choice for fans of platformers and is an excellent option for the Nintendo Switch. Next is the Next Penelope. The Next Penelope is a fast-paced action-packed racing game that offers an exciting experience for players. With beautiful graphics and smooth gameplay, the game immerses players in an intergalactic racing tournament filled with challenges and obstacles. The controls are intuitive, allowing players to quickly pick up and play the game. The soundtrack is also noteworthy, adding to the overall atmosphere and providing a pulse-pounding beat for players to race to. There's a variety of ships and weapons to choose from, allowing for different playstyles and adding to the replayability of the game. Overall, the Next Penelope is a thrilling racing game that's perfect for both casual and hardcore gamers. Super Rocket Shootout. It's impossible to overstate how simple Super Rocket Shootout is to play. The gameplay is the type of thing where you can just dive in and have a good time. It sprinkles in some fun things to keep things interesting, but what it really wants is for you to have short bursts of fun. That's how I learned to play games as a kid, back back when they were only available in arcades, and it's also how I play Super Rocket Shootout. That's not to say I don't think it could and should be more, but it's fun as is. Super Rocket Shootout doesn't have much single player content, but what it does have is a welcome addition to what is essentially an excellent party game package. So if you have 1 to 3 friends nearby, you can definitely enjoy this game. The crazy action and laughs you'll have with your friends will more than compensate for the cost. Next is Piczle Cross Adventure. Piczle Cross Adventure goes above and beyond to reimagine an old Picross formula. If you like nonogram puzzles, cute characters, and a lot of options, you can't go wrong with this Pixel Perfect Puzzle Pack package. There are numerous Picross games available on Switch. Many are purely puzzle games with nothing else to do but solve Picross puzzles. The cute story in Piczle Cross Adventure, on the other hand, does not feel like a distraction. It adds much needed personality to the game by providing a distinct frame. It's entertaining to play, and there's plenty to think about with over 300 puzzles. If you're looking for a new Picross puzzle game, Piczle Cross Adventure is a great time waster. Next up, Yono and the Celestial Elephants. Yono and the Celestial Elephants is a charming and engaging adventure game on Nintendo Switch. The game follows the journey of a young elephant, Yono, as it travels through a magical world filled with puzzles and challenges. The art style is beautiful and captures the whimsy of the world, while the music and sound effects help to build an immersive atmosphere. The gameplay is a mix of puzzle solving and action, and it's always satisfying to figure out the next step in Yono's journey. The controls are intuitive and easy to pick up, making it accessible to players of all skill levels. Overall, Yono and Celestial Elephants is a delightful and well-crafted game that is sure to leave a lasting impression on players. Next is Double Kick Heroes. Double Kick Heroes is a rhythm-based metal-fueled shoot-'em-up game that offers an exciting and unique gameplay experience. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world where zombies have taken over, and the only way to survive is by playing music. Players control a band of heroes who must fight their way through hordes of zombies by playing music and hitting the beats in time with the music. The graphics are bright and colorful with a unique and engaging art style that adds to the overall appeal of the game. The controls are tight and responsive, making it easy to hit the beats and fight off the zombies. The music is heavy and intense, with a variety of metal tracks that fit the game's theme perfectly. The gameplay is fast-paced and challenging, with a good balance of difficulty and fun. The game offers a variety of different modes and levels, providing a good amount of replayability. Overall, Double Kick Heroes is an excellent choice for fans of rhythm games and shoot-'em-ups, and is a great option for the Nintendo Switch. Now I have some exciting news to share with you all. According to my analytics, 88% of you who have watched my videos are not subscribed to my channel yet. Can you believe that? That's a huge number of viewers who are missing out on all the new content I have in store. I understand that there's a lot of great content out there, but I promise you won't regret subscribing to my channel. From gameplay highlights to in-depth reviews, I bring you the latest and greatest on the Nintendo Switch scene. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and become a part of this amazing community. I'll be sure to keep the content coming, and I can't wait to see what you think of it. Old School Musical. Old School Musical is a fun and quirky rhythm game that takes players on a musical journey through a variety of classic video game worlds. The game features a catchy and upbeat soundtrack that is sure to get your feet tapping and your fingers drumming. The graphics are brightly colored and visually appealing, with a whimsical and cartoonish style that adds to the overall charm of the game. The controls are simple and intuitive, making it easy to play and enjoy the game. The game offers a good amount of challenge with increasingly difficult levels that require quick reflexes and precise timing. The game also features a good amount of replayability with a variety of different songs and levels to play through. Overall, Old School Musical is a fun and entertaining rhythm game that is well suited for players looking for a musical gaming experience. The game is a great choice for the Nintendo Switch with its portable and on-the-go gameplay, making it easy to enjoy the game whenever and wherever you want. Next is ScourgeBringer. ScourgeBringer is an intense and challenging roguelike game that takes players on an action-packed journey through a brutal post-apocalyptic world. The game is fast-paced with a smooth, responsive control system that keeps players engaged at all times. The pixel art style is fantastic, and the background music is also well done. The boss fights are especially noteworthy as they are unique, challenging, and fun to play. The game also has a good level of replayability as players will want to replay it over and over again to master it. The only downside is the difficulty level that can be very high, especially for new players, which might be a turn off for some. Overall, if you're looking for a fast-paced, challenging game, ScourgeBringer is a great choice on Nintendo Switch. Next up, Alba, a wildlife adventure. Alba, a wildlife adventure is a charming and uplifting adventure game that takes players on a journey to the Mediterranean islands of Alba. The game features beautiful and detailed graphics that capture the essence of the island's lush and diverse environment. The controls are simple and intuitive, making it easy to explore the island and interact with its inhabitants. The game also features an engaging story that is both heartwarming and thought-provoking, encouraging players to think about their relationship with the environment and the importance of conservation. The game's soundtrack is relaxing and adds to the overall ambience of the game. The game's mission system is well designed, offering a good balance of exploration, puzzle solving, and environmental activism. The game also features a variety of wildlife to discover and interact with, adding to the overall sense of wonder and exploration. Overall, Alba, a wildlife adventure, is a wonderful and inspiring adventure game that is perfect for players looking for calming and uplifting gaming experience. Next is Splasher. In a world where platformers are becoming increasingly popular, it's refreshing to embark on an adventure that is so unique. Splasher's unique paint cannon mechanic and excellent level design will make you feel like a boss from start to finish. If you're looking for a challenging game with cute animations and a fresh take on an old genre, look no further. Splasher shines in terms of core gameplay and the surprising variety of situations you'll find yourself in. Despite not being the most technically ambitious game, it excels at what a platformer should. Splasher is a fun and interesting game with well-designed levels that are simple to play. This allows for fun and interesting experiences in just the right amount of time. A game that came with a lot of promise and thankfully does not disappoint. It's an excellent addition to the Nintendo Switch's expanding library. Next is Revita. Revita is a fast-paced, procedurally generated roguelite game on the Nintendo Switch. The game features challenging platforming and combat that will test your skills. The graphics are colorful and vibrant, and the sound effects are impactful and satisfying. The controls are tight and responsive, making the game a pleasure to play. The procedurally generated levels provide a good amount of replay value, with each run feeling fresh and different. The difficulty level is high, but the game also offers a good sense of progress, with the player's abilities improving over time. Revita also has a unique art style, and the characters and storyline are intriguing. Overall, Revita is a great game for fans of roguelite games and those looking for a challenging platformer. Knights of Pen and Paper +1 Deluxier Edition. Knights of Pen and Paper +1 Deluxier Edition is a fun and entertaining role-playing game that brings a classic tabletop experience to the Nintendo Switch. Players create their own characters and embark on a quest through a world filled with humor and nostalgia. The game features turn-based combat, puzzles, and a unique paper-based art style. The Deluxe Edition includes new quests and expanded content, making it a great value for fans of the series. The game's retro-inspired soundtrack is also a highlight, adding to the overall charm of the game. While the game's difficulty can be uneven at times, the humorous writing and memorable characters make it a joy to play. Overall, Knights of Pen and Paper +1 Deluxier Edition is a great addition to any Switch RPG library. Next is Transcripted. Transcripted is exactly the kind of new and interesting idea that services like the Eshop are designed for, and it does an excellent job of capitalizing on it. This combination of two overdone genre results in much more interesting game than you might expect, and it adds another strong game to the Switch Eshop. Transcripted is a unique experience that combines two interesting genres. It doesn't have a particularly compelling story, but the gameplay will keep you entertained for hours. Transcripted is one of the few simple puzzle games that manages to shake up its formula and provide a more unique experience to the player. Even if it isn't perfect, Transcripted's gameplay, graphics, and music do a good job of making it a simple but enjoyable Switch eShop experience. Next up, Astrologaster. Astrologaster is a narrative-driven simulation game set in Renaissance England where you play as a stargazing astrologer named Dr. John Dee. The gameplay revolves around diagnosing patients' problems and offering them astrological advice. The game is light-hearted and entertaining, with quirky characters and a comedic writing style that will keep you engaged. The graphics are charming and reminiscent of old books and parchment, while the music is fitting and adds to the atmosphere. The game is quite short, taking around 2 to 3 hours to complete, but it is fun and unique experience that is definitely worth checking out on the Nintendo Switch. The touchscreen controls work well and are intuitive, making this a great option for handheld play. Overall, Astrologaster is a light-hearted and enjoyable experience that offers a unique take on the simulation genre. Next up, Steredenn Binary Stars. Steredenn Binary Stars is a fast-paced, intense shoot-'em-up game that is sure to thrill players on the Nintendo Switch. With tight controls and a challenging difficulty curve, this game offers a real test of skills for players looking for a challenge. The retro-style graphics and electronic soundtrack perfectly complement the intense action, making for a truly immersive experience. Players are tasked with battling through hordes of enemies and massive bosses, with a variety of weapons and upgrades available to help along the way. The game's roguelike elements add an extra layer of unpredictability, ensuring that each run is unique. Overall, Steredenn Binary Stars is a fantastic addition to the Nintendo Switch library, offering an intense and entertaining experience for fans of shoot-'em-ups. Next is NeuroVoider. NeuroVoider is an action-packed top-down shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world. Players control robots fighting through hordes of enemies to uncover the truth behind their existence. The game features fast-paced combat, challenging boss battles, and procedurally generated levels to ensure each playthrough is unique. The game's pixel art is visually appealing, and the soundtrack is a great complement to the intense action. On the Nintendo Switch, the controls are smooth and responsive, making for a great experience. Overall, NeuroVoider is a thrilling and entertaining game that is a must-play for fans of the genre. Next up, Bombslinger. Bombslinger is a charming and entertaining game on Nintendo Switch that combines the classic gameplay of Bomberman with an imaginative world full of colorful characters and intricate levels. The game features simple controls, challenging obstacles, and engaging gameplay that is both accessible and enjoyable. The graphics are sharp with lively environments, vivid colors, and well-designed characters. The soundtrack is also noteworthy with an upbeat and catchy score that adds to the game's overall charm. Overall, Bombslinger is a delightful game that's well worth checking out for anyone who loves Bomberman-style games or action-packed arcade-style games in general. Next is Burly Men at Sea. Burly Men at Sea is a charming adventure game on the Nintendo Switch that takes players on a whimsical journey through a world of folklore and intrigue. The game features hand-drawn visuals and a quirky storyline as players control three burly fishermen on their quest to explore the open seas and uncover the mysteries of the world. The gameplay is unique but engaging, with players navigating through various environments, solving puzzles, and making choices that affect the outcome of the story. The game's atmosphere is relaxed and whimsical, with an excellent soundtrack that adds to the overall experience. Overall, Burly Men at Sea is a delightful game that will delight players with its charming visuals, quirky storyline, and relaxed gameplay. Next up, A Normal Lost Phone. A Normal Lost Phone is a unique and engaging experience that puts you in the role of an investigator trying to uncover the secrets of a lost phone. The game is played entirely through the phone's interface, and you have to navigate through different apps and contacts to piece together the story of the phone's owner. The puzzles are challenging and well thought out, with a great balance of difficulty and accessibility. The graphics are simple but effective, creating a clear and distinct style that sets it apart from other games. The story is captivating and will keep you hooked from start to finish. Overall, A Normal Lost Phone is a must-play for anyone looking for a unique and satisfying puzzle game experience on the Nintendo Switch. And last but not the least, Dead in Vinland True Viking Edition. Dead in Vinland True Viking Edition is a must-play for fans of survival and strategy games. Players lead a group of Norse refugees stranded on a mysterious island as they try to survive and thrive. The game offers a deep crafting and resource management system, as well as a unique character development system based on personality traits and relationships. The graphics are beautifully hand-drawn, and the atmospheric soundtrack adds to the game's immersive atmosphere. The turn-based combat system is challenging, and the players must carefully consider their actions and resources. The game offers multiple endings and is replayable, making it a great value for its price. Overall, Dead in Vinland True Viking Edition is a well-crafted, engaging game that will keep players invested for hours. I hope you enjoyed this video showcasing the latest Nintendo eShop sales. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment below letting me know which game you're most excited to play. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.